Explanation time. Today is the 26th for me, and this will be uploaded on the 3rd of January, which is not exactly a week from now, it's 8 days from now. I am catching up, but I couldn't help but recording this again. The last video was on a stream, and that is on the playlist at January 2nd, which was yesterday, mainly for you guys. But mainly, the last video was a stream because I did 3 games and it was on Christmas for when I streamed it. The games I played were Mario Super Sluggers, Pokemon Legends, where I did Bonus Part 2, and Pokemon Violet, where I did Pokemon Violet Part 22, which was me challenging the normal type gym leader, Larry, to the gym battle. This video, prepare for another 175% speed increase because we are doing more school stuff, and it's every class. And then we're just going to explore. And what we're doing in this exploration video is evolving 3 Pokemon. One of which I'm thinking will evolve at level 40, but I don't know for sure. And I'm not going to name it, but somehow I thought about naming Pomo Poe, or just naming it Perry because of the cool. I thought that would be an interesting name. But I also thought about evolving Fidough because we saw the evolved form already, but I couldn't help it. Last time, you already know, we challenged Larry, but we also met the chairwoman Geeta and challenged our rival into a battle, which was not that easy. The first 3 Pokemon were defeated pretty easily.
Oh, there are mass outbreaks incoming. Which are what? You always forget that there are outbreaks incoming. Which ones are around? There's one over here. There's an outbreak of Rufflet, it says. Are there any others? Doesn't say when I do that. There's an outbreak of Kilowattrel. And there's an unknown outbreak over there. So, another thing. We got a confirmation about where the Pokemon League is. Which I honestly forgot. It's Mesagoza. Which is where. I keep doing that. Where is Mesagoza? Was that the very first gym? No, that was Artisan. I think Mesagoza was the first gym I've done. Oh, and there's Watchroll over there.
Oh. Well, that makes sense. So it's somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. That's actually interesting. That's why they call this challenge Victory Road. So we're taking all of these. I'm actually going to do this first. And what I'm saving for last is math because you all know I love that. Art I'm doing 3rd to last. And then battle studies I'm doing probably either 2nd to last or I'll think of something else. I'm doing biology 2nd. Now, 175% speed where we will be doing all of the classes. And then I'm going to do the exploration video of 4 Pokemon. Which, I'll think of others as well. I might even bring back Dumbo because all this is just an exploration video, and I'm also going through Glaciado, so it's not really a progression. There is progression in this, like story progression, but it's also an exploration video. But this is probably the first ever that will be focusing on the evolution of Pokemon that we have not seen yet. Some of you had to retake the midterm exam multiple times. I am glad to say that the majority of the class passed without issue. I feel honored to see that the knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life have taken root in all of you. I trust that you all will all work just as hard on your life skills in the second half of our course as well. Let us now turn our attention to the topic of the day, which was inspired by a question I received on the subject of meal powers. The student who asked this question is a young man who enjoys the culinary arts. He tells me that he regularly researches culinary techniques on his own and pays careful attention to the ingredients he uses. He also spends day and night studying all aspects of the culinary arts. Yet despite this, he is baffled by his inability to increase the effectiveness of his meal powers. So tell me, since you did quite well on your midterm exam, Master Omega, what should Arvin, so that's the guy, do to increase the effectiveness of his meal powers? Should make food more Arvin? Should make food with other people. Perfectly correct. I see that you are knowledgeable about the. I love how. And he's right there! He's right there! Oh, that is funny to think about. What should this young man? He's right there! That's very much a coincidence. I'm doubting many people have done that before. I think when they did the 4th class, it wasn't Arvin, but instead it was probably Nimona or Penny. So glad I remembered their names. Nimona is probably like the childhood crush of the main trainer, even though Penny has a crush on me. So I don't know for sure yet. Your sandwiches must be filled with many different ingredients. For a single person, this may prove difficult, but if you prefer a sandwich with others, you will be able to handle a larger serving of bread. With a larger base to start with, I don't think I would be able to do that though. It becomes quite simple to add more ingredients to your sandwich, which in turn makes it possible to receive meal powers. This amplifies more broadly as well. When dealing with a difficult issue, working with others to solve that issue may be the best course of action. I'm sure that Arvin. Okay, so apparently not. Okay, so it is just Arvin in the class 4, so I think everybody has dealt with this before. I freaking love it. Likewise, work with it, friends to craft the sandwiches in the future. Dope! The identity of the male student is a privacy, so I'd ask you that you do not hate too deeply. I love that he just realized that. Our time together has come to an end for today. I am seriously laughing. Some of my laughs sound fake, but I promise you that was actually hilarious. That is funny, honestly. I did not expect that at all.
And that one sort of made sense, too, the friends deal. But that was hilarious, I gotta say. He even said it out loud, and he's like, no, I forgot to keep that a secret. Sorry, Evan. Don't tell anybody. Oh, wait. Huh. There's more than just one. Well, we all know what we're going to do in our next exploration video, which is probably... Because although I say that we do this after gyms, we have done it after gyms before. But, the next gym we are doing, which is either Glaciado, which most likely will be the case, or the gym next to it. Because my main plan of order now is to do Glaciado, Team Star somewhere over here, right here, and then going all the way back to Glaciado and fighting this gym leader. And then doing the Titan, because I'm thinking the Titan is going to be like level 55 or 60. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Why does that happen? I put that at normal speed, but what the heck? That was just annoying. That was not... My screen blackened for some dumb reason. I don't like that. I was gonna say, it's probably up to level 60 on this level basis. And because it's a false dragon titan, I'm predicting it's gonna be one heck of a Pokemon. Back to it. Back to the speed. I'll try to remember that not all of this will be on the speed of 175 or 150% that I decide to do. The next class is biology. Jack. Psyduck squeaking noise is hilarious. I don't do it every time for the reference, I just think it's funny. I'm surprised though, I did not think Primeape would evolve in this generation. I thought that Primeape was just there on purpose, but when I learned that he has an evolution, which I never would have known about until I finally figured it out, at some point after the game, I would have been even more shocked, because he looked like an entirely different Pokemon from the back sprite, but I don't know about the front sprite yet. Hello, and I don't know his name either, so don't spoil it. Hello, and I know how to do it. Freaking, come on! I know how to make Primeape evolve too, so don't mind me saying all those facts. Yes, darn it! I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. You all did really great on the midterm exam. Thanks for answering my little question at the end too. I'll be sure to keep your responses in mind. We're now heading into the last half of our classes together. It's time for another to evolve and grow, just like our Pokemon. Evolution. Yep. Evolution! Today we're going to learn about the fascinating phenomena of Pokemon evolution. As your Pokemon battle and level up, they learn moves and get stronger. And for some Pokemon, once they've leveled up enough, their appearance changes and their stats increase, sometimes by a lot. That's Pokemon evolution. Pokemon become very strong when they evolve, making them trusty partners in battle. But some people prefer to keep their Pokemon in their adorable pre-evolved states. Or awesome if you want what I want, which is to keep Gabite as Gabite. To do this, you just need to remember a certain button when your Pokemon begins to evolve. Say it with me if you already know. To cancel evolution, press the... There is no C button. B button. That's right, everyone. B for best answer. The button you want to when you need to stop a Pokemon from evolving is the B button. If you press the button soon after a Pokemon begins to evolve, you can stop it from changing. You can also let the Pokemon hold an item known as an Everstone to keep it from evolving. We all know this from previous generations. Keep in mind that the requirements for evolution differ from Pokemon to Pokemon. Some may evolve by having a certain item, such as Firestone or Thunderstone used on them. Others may have to learn a specific move, or defeat a specific Pokemon in battle to evolve. Or if the Galarian Farfetch existed, have 3 crits in a row, or have it hold a different kind of item. The way Primeape evolves, oh, you've gotta be kidding me. That is insane. Annihilate. Come on. They did spoil that Pokemon's name, of course, because I didn't even evolve it into that yet. There's a certain move that... Whoops, sorry. Looks like we're out of time. Why the heck did you do that, man? I was gonna be excited about his name, and then you just decided to say it. I thought you were gonna say something about Girafarig or something. Gosh darn it! Why did you choose Primeape over other Pokemon? Ah! And why didn't you even choose Dunsparce instead? Why did you choose Primeape? I'm annoyed. I was gonna be very excited about the name too, but ended up that he just said it. I hated that. If you didn't want to spoil, you should have done it earlier. I'm sorry. I've been focusing on my team. Languages, I was gonna do that, but I'm gonna do history first and then languages. This might even be a spoiler, and I'm very sorry, but that sucked. I did not expect that at all. Hey Nimona, how's it going? Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. I was hoping to continue unraveling the marvels that history has presented to us today, also known as Professor Levinson behind her, sorry. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly delayed by my intern. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. There was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors about this king and came to meet him. This merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were followed: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, a set of beads. I think we need to remember this for later. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Perfect timing! Answer me this. I said one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think those tablets were? Wooden planks for writing on, medicine that you chew, handheld electronic devices. What? I did not think that was funny. I thought that was the answer. So apparently it was wood. I thought that there was gonna be those kinks where it'd be like little capsules that turn into something. That was my thinking. I didn't think that they existed. I thought there was gonna be some sort of genius that would have made such tiny little peblets. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Wood wouldn't use for writing. I thought the wood one was dumb, not the other way around. Nimona is definitely disappointed in me. You may know they fell along. I'm so dumb. I am just not gonna read the rest. I'm just not gonna read. Screw it. So the king obtained his 4 treasures, and on that very night, it said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. I freaking hate how dumb that was. I thought it was tiny peblets, and she thought I was making a joke. I thought that the electronic devices from the little bits was like... I bet a lot of people answered that correctly, and I'm just one of the tiny few that were like, no, electronics don't exist, it's wood! But I thought that was a dumb answer, because why would you write on wood in the past? Like, I know why, but I also don't get it. We're doing languages. I thought they would at least say, like, tiny coins for an answer. That would have made sense. Like, the tiny golden nuggets from one of his treasures. Or, the tiny trinkets would have been just Pokemon fruit. Maybe berries. Or just tiny bits of razzleberries. You know what I meant to say. Raspberries. I just can't help but say razzleberries. Gosh darn me. I'm sorry. I know that if you're watching me, your face palmed, but I'm just... Or maybe you're laughing, I don't know. Prepare to be uncomfortable. Yo, that's really great! We're halfway there. Now, time for another lesson. Atay Bupore! We are ready. It's really bold response. Good answer. Merci, my friends. I knew I could count on your stars. Leading up to the midterm, we've learned all sorts of words from different regions. Starting to get today, though, I'll be throwing a curveball before we begin learning comprehension. Bossy, go for it. Bossy, go for it. My assistant, Pikachu! I want Pikachu Libre. That's my favorite Pikachu variant. As you heard, Pokemon. Gosh, man, I didn't even say it. Pokemon can even use words to communicate. It's not always easy for us to understand them, but their words have meaning, just as ours do. Pokemon can use language to share all kinds of information with each other, like the location of food or whether there may be predators or gosh, darn it. Man, I might stop at some point because this is annoying for everybody. The same Pokemon's cries may sound different depending on what it wants to say. I'm sure you're all curious, so adhere we today, that is. Let's learn some Pokemon language. Je t'inprie, to be so kind. Pika! What emotion do you suppose Pikachu was trying to convey just now? Happiness. Sadness, no. It's happiness. What? I always thought that was it. I thought that was happiness. I thought if it was 2 eyes or 3 eyes, that would be anger. Are you kidding me? I always thought that was happiness. When Pikachu says, Pika! He's using his angry voice. That one is not me being dumb. I literally thought that was his happy voice this whole time. Ever since every other generation. I literally thought that was his happy voice. Pretend to be angry for us. Man, don't you think he did a good job? Give Pikachu a round of applause. The same Pokemon can even communicate its feelings in many different ways. Their voices change depending on their mood and physical condition. Try to listen more carefully to Pokemon. You might gain a deeper understanding of them. I have understood Satalo loves to play around, and taunt at some points, but at most points they just love to play around. That having been said, Pokemon are quite mysterious creatures. Some actually don't communicate with words at all, but instead use things like electromagnetic or ultrasonic waves. Some even use telepathy, like Mewtwo. And now, apropos of nothing. Let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. If you poke at your Pokemon too many times while watching them during picnics, they'll get mad at you like Pikachu just demonstrated. Adios, matane, a la brigade. I am dummy. I literally thought this whole time that Pikachu was happy when they said it that way, or maybe it was just a voice I didn't hear, so I guess I was just wrong. I don't like that. I thought he was actually being happy this whole time when it was like, Pika. I did say this would be my third to last, but I'm actually gonna let this be my third to last. Art is a pretty good class, in my opinion. I'm not gonna get this one wrong too. I'm surprised I'm doing so badly. That one was a Pikachu deal, and that sort of makes sense. Hey, look at that. It's no longer night. You all gave everything you had on the midterm exams. Well done. We'll resume our regular classes today, so keep up the energy for the second half. Have you all been using the R buttons to send out your Pokemon? Not really. I've only done that to show off. Hey, Griffin's here. If you do, your Pokemon will run off in the direction you're facing. It's a super useful tactic that lets your Pokemon pick up faraway items for you. And that's not all. There's a wild Pokemon near you. Near where you set your Pokemon. They'll start battling with each other. We already know this. We've seen that in the ad. Demonstration. Just as the name implies, your Pokemon will act on its own, meaning you won't have to give it any commands. And if your Pokemon wins, it'll get experience points just like it would in a regular battle. If you make good use of those battles, it can be a really efficient way to train your party. But you'll want to remember that Pokemon won't evolve or learn new moves right away if they level up from an auto battle. Also, if a Pokemon loses in a battle, it'll come back with just a small amount of HP left. Make sure to heal it up right away. Whoops, I just about did the whole class as a one-sided lecture. Does anyone have any questions so far? Can I catch wild Pokemon in auto battles? If you let your Pokemon battle on its own, it'll keep going until its opponent is defeated. If you want to catch a wild Pokemon, you'll need to battle it by issuing commands instead. Even during other battles, our Pokemon are out there battling for us. They're trainers. We keep an eye on them as much as possible, and if it looks like they're going to lose, be sure to have them retreat. Also, this goes without saying, but Pokemon with low HP are already worn out. They probably won't enjoy all the battles as much, so don't work them too hard, okay? In conclusion, auto battles only work if a trainer and their Pokemon have a relationship of mutual trust. Be smart with how you use auto battles if you don't want to lose the trust of your Pokemon. Whatever, my grammar sucks. Aw man, I was about to. Just a hands-on practice. There's Pomo. But I guess we run out of time, as usual. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascal. Art, and then math, and then I don't have to pay attention to the grammar of reading. And then I'll just train my Pokemon of evolution. Using the Pokemon's boxes is exactly how I imagine my Pokemon journeys going if I actually did a Pokemon journey. And I do want to work for a professor named Cosmo. Art, and then math. So that one was not a questions deal, but for the final terms, I bet it will just tell you. It is I, Hassel, yet again. Hey, Penny, how's it going? I'm pleased to say that everybody did very well on the midterms. As a reward for all your hard work, we have a special guest visiting us today. Is it me? Oh, it's Brassy. That's the other Elite Four member. Greetings. Oh no, I forgot. He's the gym leader. How did I forget that? How did I forget that he was a gym leader? He was the second gym leader I faced, and I was very disappointed in the battle. So I guess that's how I would forget. I am Brassius. I am an artist, and I focus exclusively on grass type Pokemon for my work. Brassius here mainly creates three-dimensional pieces, such as statues and the like. One of his major works is the installation titled Surrendering Sunflora, found in Artisan. Many of you who challenge the Artisan Gym are no doubt familiar with these sculptures. Yes, I do recognize some faces among your students. Hope you all understand how fortunate you are to be able to attend Hass's classes. Old Hass is the man who saved me when I had lost all hope and given up on myself. But he never gave up on me. I do not exaggerate when I say that he is my mentor in life. It is precisely thanks to Hass that I was able to establish my current art style. But, dear Brassie, I have nothing against reminiscing about old times, but today I hope you will guide this class in a way only you can. Of course. Let me see. Why don't we discuss what Hass mentioned? Surrendering Sunflora. Can anyone here tell what my mood was when I crafted the attached expression? I think sad is the answer for this one. I want to say happy, because he loves making the art. Angry is probably how he felt when he was like, I don't want it to surrender. But I'm thinking sad. Okay, so he was just happy. Completely unutterably wrong. When I made that sculpture, I had surrendered all hope. So he was just upset. He was angry. I was prepared to give up everything. So he was just upset. Don't call me dumb for that. I thought because he was sad, and him saying giving up on everything, that was what the sad thing would have been like. Give up on life as an artist if that piece did not receive proper recognition. Hence the name Surrendering Sunflora. That's exactly it, Has. I'm not doing well. When I started out as an artist, I experienced many hardships. I even became deathly ill and fell into a slump that drove me to desperation. I began worrying only about what would sell. I was concerned only with fame and fortune. But all of my pieces during that time had no depth. They were all shallow trash. It was then that I met Hass. He helped me realize how petty I was being. I'll spare you the details, but in the end, I was able to leave all that behind. And that is also when I crafted the Sunflora. Remarkable. Even I did not know the full story until now. That kind of thing is hard to tell someone, especially when they are so close to you. Now, I don't doubt that you adolescents would often find your heads crowded with worries. My advice to you is simple. Be honest with yourself and do whatever your heart desires. So long as you don't cause trouble, that is. That is all for me. I must admit I'm beginning to feel a bit embarrassed, so I bid you farewell, Hass. And farewell to your pupils as well. Oh, Brassie, I can't believe it. Such a wonderful class. Yeah, I thought so. Thank you so much! He's crying. He was touched. My word, I did not expect that at all. That's sweet. One more, which is math. If I get this one wrong, I'm gonna be absolutely upset. I'm a math whiz, that's why I say that. I'm ready! Hey, Nimona, how's it going? I say that every time I see her. Hello everyone, well done on the midterms. Some of you earned perfect scores, and others seem to have a bit of trouble. But I can tell that you all tried your best. I'm quite pleased to say that every last one of you passed. I can only assume that this means you have all come to love numbers. Of course I do, I've loved it ever since I was 3. Stay sharp, and try your best for the rest of my classes too. Speaking of staying sharp, do you know how that word applies to Pokemon battles? That's right, it has to do with stat boosts. The Pokemon stats can rise and fall throughout the course of battle, correct? If a Pokemon uses a move, work up its attack and special attacks stats will rise by one stage each. And as you may know, each time a Pokemon's attack or special attack rises one stage, the moves affected by that stat will deal 50% more damage. I thought it was 25% more damage. I thought it was gonna be like... That's honestly interesting. I thought if it raises one stage, the attack used by that stat would raise up by like... If it was 100%, then it'd be like 120, 140, 60, 80, and then 200%. But now that I know it's like 100% and then it goes immediately up to 150, ending it in 400%, that's even more interesting to figure that out. I did not expect that at all. If that same Pokemon from our previous example were to use Work Up again, but the attack and special attack will have risen by 2 stages total. 100% increase the damage dealt, making its moves twice as strong. Sword Stance, on the other hand, was attacked by two stages at once, allowing the Pokemon to deal double damage after just a single use. Using Sword Dance twice would boost the Pokemon's attack stat by 4 stages. How much more damage then would this Pokemon deal? Triple damage. That's great. You answered this difficult question with ease, Omega. Each Pokemon's attack. I said Pokemon step stage. Each stage, the Pokemon's attack, whatever, it has raised its damage to 50%. Let's just summarize this. So being raised to 4 stages would result in a 4 times 50% or 200% increase. The base damage of a move is 100%, so adding 200% to that gives us 300%. In other words, the next move the Pokemon uses will deal triple damage. tech matchups, critical hit damage, and other factors also play into those calculations as well. So even a small boost may be taken seriously. By the way, if a stat simply rose, that means it has gone up by 1 stage. If it rose sharply, that's 2 stages. If it rose drastically, that's 3 stages. Just so you know, the X attack and X special attack items, which can only be used in battle, can be used to sharply boost those respective stats. I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Today's lesson was a little difficult, so be sure to review what you learned in order to stay sharp. See you all again in the next class. Interesting that there's up to 5 of those, and I recorded that for 37 minutes already. Barry's about to run low. I have a language suspicion. Now, I think my video is like 30... It's like probably around 20 to 30 minutes long. I'm gonna guess 25 minutes.
And you all know what I'm doing next. I'm going to train up 4 Pokemon to evolve. Mankey is the first, which would immediately evolve into Primate. I don't know what I'm doing. It's green! What do you mean?
So, all I'm going to do is go to my boxes. It's hard to say, but all of the Pokemon I'm replacing are everyone but my level 39s. And then until my level 39s level up to level 40. Actually, I'm going to replace the level 39s as well, I guess. I think I'm going to train up Barbara and Dumavo. And Dumavo only because it's the Dunsparce and a really good mod. Axel, though, I can do that as well because I love the fact that I caught it. Or I could even train Gumi. Heh. Decisions. I am, for one thing... Also, this is Tinkatuff. Love that. I still love how I got this. Oh, that's who I named Ferris. It would be a different name, yes, but I forgot I already named one Ferris. Still interesting how this guy looks. So I said I was going to train Pomo. I was going to train Pomo for evolution. Where is he? I could search, but I think I'll find it pretty easily. What's this one again? Cufant. This one won't evolve. Where is he? I guess I am going to have to search it. There's Palmy, but not the one I want. There's Mankey. That's the one I'm going to train up to evolve into Primate. I'm replacing Lucario because Lucario is also fighting type. Charcadet, I could train it as well because I think in Violet though it's different. For what I have to do there because of evolving it into a certain mon that I'm thinking about evolving it into. Palmo is the next one, and who I'm replacing for that, sadly, is Goddard. And then the next one is gonna be not Lokix. I love the name, but I don't want to worry about training it yet. Where is it? I could evolve Bramblin, but I don't remember if Bramblin has an evolution. I'm thinking it doesn't. What else do I train up? I could train this guy up, Relor, because he has an evolution. And there's Wattrel. What was I gonna do? I swear I had it. It was 4 Pokemon. It was Primate. It was... Because that's a Mankey, I know. Pomo. Oh, Girafarig was another one. Where is Girafarig? That was in the first box, right? No. Wigglet, I already know it evolves into one trio. Fidough was the other one. That's right. Do I have a Girafarig in this box? Let me just search. I think it's gonna be easier if I do that. Pokemon species G. Girafarig. Search. It's in box 3. And I named it Gerald because it's female. And who I'm replacing for that guy is Darius. And then the final Pokemon was going to be, which I'm going to change it to Relor. But who I was going to do, even though you already saw it, was, although I forgot where it was. Gosh darn it, what was it? I swear I had it. It's a Pokemon you already know about for its evolution, so I don't remember at all what it was. It's easier to just look at the boxes to remember what I was. Oh yeah, Fidough. And you already saw its evolution, but I'm still going to train it, and I'm replacing Zack. And if Griffin and Jasmine levels up at level 40, then I'm going to replace them for one thing, I'm going to do Barbara, and then the other is going to be a level 30 something Pokemon that I had. I'm also thinking of doing Relor, but Relor is level 26. Part of me wants to do that, but I'm just gonna stick with what I have. And also, a lot of these mons are female. I'm thinking about having a male Pokemon, though. Because this is female. I don't think I have another Mankey. I'm gonna double check. I didn't catch a Primate, I remembered. I'm just gonna see if I have another Mankey. I don't. And then for the Pokemon lead, I'm going to do this. But if a higher level Pokemon came, I won't be using Gerald. Also, where is Mankey again? It's somewhere around here. And yes, Pomo does evolve. Speedpod, Vivian, we already saw the Vivian, that's how I know. Lodsire. There's Fidough in its evolved form. Makes me wonder if Dogsbun has an evolution as well. I'm gonna see on that one. Nope, that's Slack Off. I just wanted to see by shape if it was going to be an evolution. But that already answered my question that it wasn't going to be that. Looking for it. This is on higher speed as well. Corp. Persian, Drifloon, Drifloon. Man, it must be really high up. There it is. I want to see its habitat. It's known to be in the leftern side. And the southeastern side, which I think I found it in the southeastern side. Hiding up in trees as well. So mainly, if I go here, that's not it. Here, like somewhere around here. Oh, I've never gone here. Wait. Where did it say his habitat was? Okay, I thought that was a shiny for a moment. Where did it say his habitat was again? I already forgot. Now I have to look for it again. There's Gimmighoul, which I think it does evolve. Almost there. I think it's like near the hundreds and I went too far forward. Girafarig does evolve. I still don't like the evolution, honestly. I don't like the Dunsparce that much at all. What is this? I want to know. That's another Mon! That's actually interesting. It's different evolutions. There's Mankey. Where was it again? It was at that part of the region, which I don't think I've ever seen. So it's somewhere around here. What am I doing? That's not it. So I said it was like around this riverbank somewhere. It was somewhere around here. But if I go western, that would be another place for it. So mainly, if I just look for a certain Mankey, that will be where it will be, most likely. So I'll do that. Of course, I'm counting until I find it because I want to find a male Mankey and catch it there. This is definitely not going to be where it is. Is it going to tell me by map where it would be? Pomo, Rookidee. This is eastern. What am I thinking? It said western is where it would be. Outbreak of Swablu. Then that's very interesting. So I'm going here and looking for it there, which I think I remembered I saw it there at a cliff.
I have gone through this area before. I just want to make double sure on the confirmations of stuff. Murkrow. Tox. So I think I'm at the right track. This looks familiar, honestly. I sort of think, even though I think I already know what its evolution is, I'm somehow thinking that Mabostiff is the evolved form of that thing, whatever it was. I don't know. Judge me. Is this guy gonna disappear, or is it gonna be an actual Pokemon? It's going to be a Scyther, which I am gonna catch.
I'm actually curious. What is its terrestrial form gonna be? Normal. Do I bother or do I just not? The answer is I'm not gonna bother catching it, but I am gonna battle it. It's huge though, what the heck? Double hit because it's normal type as well, so why not? It knows that move too, my word. Just hit already game. It's down, but I'm not gonna catch it. I could catch it if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna bother. Use Leer, that's not a good move for you. You're gone. I only did that because I didn't want it. Daisy is now level 10. Wants to learn to move Covet. What is your advice on on learning that move. What do you want to forget? Growl. Yes. I'll always ask it for advice. Why not?
Scyther Claw. It also helps with the experience of things. And I know I should do this on the stream instead, but I just wanted to do it here. Pommy! Level 19, I'm going to use Stomp, actually, because I think Stomp is going to do a lot. Yep. Because when the Pokemon's heavier than the Mon would be, Daisy knows another move. Bite. I'm sort of thinking I might know what it wants to forget. Because what I want to forget is Tackle. Well, what does it want to forget? Tail Whip. Whatever. And I know Palmo as well. I've caught it before. Ah! Just another one! Another level up. Where is Palmo? That's the one I want. Is that Palmo? That's Palmo. That's not Palmo. Yeah, it is. What am I thinking? Is Stump gonna defeat it? Yep. Mankey is now level 16, and so is Fidough, also known as Daisy. Of course, you all know that I want to find a Mankey. Are these Pokemon just too strong? Why not? I am training Gerald anyways. I should have faced this guy before, but never saw him. Stomp, and that will be it. I guess I'd be fine out here if I were as strong as you are. Beating stronger Pokemon makes you stronger in turn, but that only works if you can actually win. Like I did with... Why can't I? Now I can, right? Okay. Trainer! Nightshade. Why not? I'll face this guy too. Gumi as well. Hello! You won't be seeing cute, you'll be seeing... I guess it is cute if you think about it. Bitty little. But it's not gonna be cute for long. Because I'm gonna stomp it. And Stomp can miss. I've just gotten lucky with the accuracy. Skip Loom. I'm gonna keep my Mons and use Psybeam. Fidough knows a move, which is Baby Doll Eyes. I'm not gonna learn it. What cuties? It wasn't that. It would be if I was against you first. There's so many kinds of Pokemon, and they're so cute. I don't think of them as cute. I think of them as awesome. Mainly just cute. Oh, freaking cool. Not of them as cool.
Oh, I don't have this mon yet. That actually came to my favor, or do I have this mon? Yeah, I don't have it. Let's see if I can catch it first before I decide to battle it. Catching it in the Great Ball because it would look great for it. Like, Link is thankfully caught.
What do you know? Swagger. I think you might want to forget something for that. But what is that move? I'm thinking Covet. But what do you want to forget? Doesn't mind forgetting it. Oh, if you say so. The Calm Pokemon. It senses the feelings of other living creatures. Be careful not to expose it to strong emotions for too long or it will end up exhausted. And it turns, I think, into a Psychic Fairy type. I just don't remember its evolved form. I remembered Hatterene, but that's the... I remembered Hatterene, but that's its final evolved form. I don't remember at all what its other evolution is. And this is a Sliggoo, I know it. I knew that because I saw it before and it was really high level back then. So because of that, I'm going to switch Jasmine up. Not like that though. I'm gonna switch it up to the lead. Replace Gerald. It knows me, didn't it? Yeah, it knows me. Screw it.
At least I finally get to see what terrestrial form is, because last time I just ran away because I was drunk. It's poison! This is the first time I've seen that crystal. Crossbones. Level 30, that's not bad. It's female, which is not that bad either. This is the only Pokemon I don't mind whether it's female or male. It actually doesn't matter too much to me. Perfect. Now I'm gonna try to catch it in the Great Ball. If that doesn't work, I don't really mind catching it in the Dust Ball either. Okay. We caught Goomy before, but I thought about catching that, which I think it will learn Sludge Wave as well.
Sliggoo. Soft tissue. When Sliggoo senses danger, the mucus coating its entire body becomes more concentrated. It will dissolve anything. Yeah. As soon as I find Mankey, then I'm gonna end the video. Even though I want to end the video on evolving at least one Pokemon. This is ground. What is that gonna be? Pikachu. It knows Dig, so it makes sense. But I don't want to catch it. Actually, I don't have a Raichu yet. So I could catch it, even though I already have one. And it's male, you can tell by its tail. I am thinking about it, and who I will be using is either Pomo, which will be a bad idea if I do that. Jasmine will be a terrible idea. So, all in all, I'm thinking Griffin. Actually, thinking about it even more, I will be using, if I have it, it's not in this box. Where is this him? Yep, that's him. That's who I'll be using. Darius. Avalanche is why. It will instantly knock out Pikachu. Pikachu ground form. Still interesting that that's the ground form. And I knew it since the beginning, but that's still amazing to look at. So what I'm doing here is using it. They both have Intimidate. That's interesting. I'm gonna use Avalanche. That's not okay. Fine. That's not the move I wanted you to use, but screw it. Oh, it still did a lot. That's why. That crit probably mattered. I'll catch it because it's ground type, and I'll catch it in the Pokeball. I'm gonna evolve. I'm thinking of evolving either Girafarig or Fidough. I don't actually know how Fidough evolves. I think it evolves by level up, which I don't know what level. Still don't like the fact that the teacher just spoiled the name of Primate's evolution, but that was mainly just because I didn't even bother using it yet. Medium experience candy from a Pikachu. Pichu fur times 2. Not bad. And as soon as I find that Mankey, I'm going to level it up by experience candies. Not gonna name it, sending it to the boxes. I sort of wonder if only one Pikachu can learn Fly, or if any of them can. If any of them can, then that eventful Pikachu was only useful because you weren't able to get it until a little bit later. Still love it, but the team I have, which I don't have in my party really yet, but as soon as I do, that is what I prefer. Ice Fang! Yeah! I've been wanting that move for a long time. Gosh darn it. I want to find that freaking Mankey. I can't find it anywhere. So now I have to fly somewhere else. And I thought about going here. I keep forgetting where Mankey's habitat is. Whoops. It will explain in more detail where Primeape is. And I think I have encountered Primeape before. I don't know why I said map there. So I'm gonna do alphabetical order, A to Z. Mankey, but I'm going to do Primeape first to see where it is. What? How did I not encounter Primeape yet? That's actually surprising to me. Mankey. Its habitat, I was not close to it. So it is near the cliffside. So mainly, I'm not even close to its location. So it's either here, or it's all the way down there. And I didn't even make it to Area 5 yet. I won't even be able to get there yet. So, I'm actually gonna go, screw it. I'm gonna go over here, the watchtower. I might be able to find it then. Might be a long video only because I'm looking for a Mankey. Getting a lot of items as well, a lot of super potions. Want to find another revive. Finally a happy. We have not seen that at all, and I finally find one here.
Level 8. You would think that I would have found this one earlier, but it took me forever to find it. I thought so, but I can't battle it at all. I don't think I have a luxury ball. I don't. Nest ball because it's lower leveled. Its catch rate's insane, so it's not nonsense that it's not able to be caught with a Pokeball, and it's because its catch rate is ridiculous. Daisy's level 17.
Playhouse Pokemon. It carefully carries a round white block that it thinks is an egg. It's bothered by how curly its hair looks. I don't think it's a bother. I think it looks cute. At least I finally found the Happy. Not gonna battle that. Oh, screw it, I am. Pokemon quiz time! Runs 2 feet 4 inches tall and weighs 45.2 pounds. That's a good one. I actually don't know. Hop it. Gipper. That was the Mon, I think. Why am I having Jasmine here? I'm gonna use Poison Jab, and despite it not being very effective, it's level 12. I did not know what it was. I don't think it's Gibble either, but what is the answer? Did you figure out the answer? Yep, it's Gibble. Yeah. You should have Gibble registered in your Pokedex now. Thanks to our Basil. Check out its habitat and see if you can catch one. Joke's on you, I already got one. A long time ago. And also I somehow thought Gibble was like 80-something pounds. Hey, there's Best Pequan. I don't know how I ran into you, but whatever.
You know what? Let's make it more interesting. I'm gonna evolve Gerald right now if I can. I have a medium. I don't remember what this does. It is 3,000. It's just like in Pokemon Legends then. I'm gonna give 3 more to it. Not able to learn the move yet. Oh, whoops. No, how? I thought it learns Twin Beam at level 35. It learns it at level 32?
Psychic type move as well. What do you want to forget for that? Oh, okay. Twin Beam is 40 power. Oh, it hits twice in a row. That makes sense. What do you want to forget? Psybeam, yep. Actually, check out the moves. I want to forget double hit for that. I freaking forget it. You want to forget Psybeam? Why not? Let's do that. And because of that, Girafarig has evolved. Prepare to be surprised by how it looks. I'm ready. Saying that every time. Oh my word. So yeah, tail literally becomes its own. And it doesn't even have a tail anymore. It just becomes an interesting Pokemon. I did not think it no longer had a tail. I thought its tail was still... I thought it would still have a tail, but it doesn't. It's just a monstrosity. Except for not really a monstrosity, but more like it's a really cool one. Normal and Psychic. The hardened head from the tail protects the head of the main body as fur giraffe. Whips its long neck around to headbutt enemies. 352.7 pounds.
That is insane. I did not expect that at all. I thought it evolves later. I'm gonna give Fidough. I'm gonna give it like 10 of these. If it evolves by then, which it doesn't, learn to move Play Rough. Yes, I want to forget a move for that. I want to forget Covet, but what do you want to forget? Tackle. Makes sense. Let's do that. Want to learn to move Work Up. No, I don't want to learn that. So it doesn't evolve yet, but doesn't evolve at level 25 like I'm predicting. I'm gonna give it another 3. It's level 26 now. Want to learn to move Baton Pass. No. Yep, it evolves at level 25.
I sort of figured. It now evolves into that. Doc's Bun. The surface of this Pokemon's skin hardens when exposed to its intense heat, and its body has an appetizing aroma. A dog Pokemon. And it doesn't evolve any further.
It just looks like this from now on. But now I want to evolve Pomo, which I'm going to give it 1 of these. And then give it 15 of these. I know this is a waste, but I want to just evolve 3 Pokemon because I want to find Mankey before I evolve into a Primate. Thunder Wave. Good enough move because it... Well, actually, what do you want to forget? Bite. Sure. Doesn't evolve yet. Makes sense.
I'm just gonna try to see if I can find Mankey a little bit more. And if I can't find it, then I'm just gonna end the video at a different Pokemon Center and look for it in the next video. So mainly the exploration video is either gonna be called The Search for Mankey. There they are. Right when I was about to say it too.
Are you a male? Nope. Stomping you. Are you a male? Yep. I'm actually sort of thinking because now I know what it looks like by evolution, then Ultra Ball would fit perfectly for this mon. I mainly go, oh, it's a crit, capture. I mainly go by the fact that it looks amazing in its evolution, it looks dark enough to become the color of the Ultra Ball.
Big monkey Pokemon. I do want to nickname it this time. But what do I want to name it? Sorry. Part of me wants to name it Andrew. But also I want to name it Sanchez. I don't know. I had it. I have another name. Let's do it. Seth. Mainly because Seth Rogen. Donkey Kong. Oh, dang it. Why did I do that? Oh, dang it. Yeah. Run away.
I want to go to my boxes and replace the female Mankey with the male one. And replace Gerald with Riller. I'm replacing the male with the female. Named it Seth because I thought that would be an interesting name for it. I also want to evolve this guy. There's so many I want to just evolve, and there's so many exploration videos I want to just do. But what other Pokemon do I want in my team for now? I thought about Axew, which was Axel. And I can just replace Daisy now because... Or, yeah, I can just replace Daisy now because I don't even need to worry about it anymore. Let's waste some candies and evolve this Mankey into a Primate. And then after that, I will end things there. I'm going to give it 15 extra smalls, 5 smalls, and 1 medium. Level 20. I think it evolves at level 20. Once I learn to move Swagger. I don't want to learn anything. Okay, so it doesn't evolve at level 20, but what does it evolve at? I know it evolves at a certain level. It doesn't evolve by happiness, I know that for sure. Cross Chop. Yep, I want to learn that move. That's a good move. Low Kick is dependent on the heavier target, but I want to forget it for Cross Chop since Cross Chop is 100 power. I'm gonna forget it. Oh, it evolves at level 25. What am I thinking? Mankey evolves at level 25 and then it evolves again at level 36, I think. Level 35 is when it learns a certain move. Raging Punch, I think. And then the other one is, and I don't want to give anyone rare candies yet.
I know, but I also don't. You didn't even say anything. Wind power is big here in our area 1 of the West Province. Your turn by Elite. You didn't even say anything. How was I supposed to know you were an actual trainer? Or meaning, how was I supposed to know I didn't beat you yet? After this trainer, then I'm going to the Pokemon Center. Mudshot. And if I finally let Primate learn a certain move that I want it to learn, then I will get most of my team back. I forgot that kids have unlimited energy. Next time in Pokemon Violet, more exploration, but we would most likely have forward progress. This was no forward progress at all. It was only just where I was just looking for mainly. I love how it just transferred to this team overall. I am gonna heal. I know for a fact that they need it. For sure deal fact that they need it. Also, I was gonna have Dumbo join the team only until all of the rest of my team are able to do stuff. But you all know, the next video is gonna be probably Forge Drug Progress. I don't know for sure yet, but it's gonna be mainly I try to evolve Primeape into, which I don't like how they spoiled it, Annihilate. Which I'm thinking is going to be called the Annihilation Pokemon, or something else. I battled 202 Pokemon out of the many that are in the Dex, so I'm probably pretty much halfway done with the Dex, but I'm a third of the way done with catching them all. You know what? I might as well. I'm going to also put Charcadet in my team. And who I'm going to replace for that is going to be... I actually don't know. Rellor is fine because Rellor has an evolution. And why I wanted Charcadet in my team is because... And I don't want a female one, I want a male one. I do have one in my team that is not female. It's that one. I'm thinking about it, I just don't know who yet. Because for one thing, I want to evolve Palmo. I'm gonna replace Griffin. No, I'm not. I'm replacing Jasmine for now. I like Jasmine. I love her. She's a really good mon. But right now, I just want to evolve a lot of Pokemon. Even Palmo, which I'm gonna put in the lead. And even Axel, so I can put him in the lead. Griffin is fine. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Next time, we are going to head more out west and do some raid battles. And if there are some Pokemon in that raid that I have not yet caught, I'm catching them no matter what. But if they're an interesting type, I'll do that as well.